Parents and children are the pillars of the society.
Right.
Every house has parents, every house has children.
Right.
And parents have problems of their own, and their own problems are reflected in the children.
Right.
Children don't have any problems of their own.
How? Yeah. So how do you mean? If a child is very very hyper, what you are saying is that it is a reflection of the parents.
It is of course a reflection.
Okay.
Because children are raw materials.
Right.
Okay, they become a so-called finished product because of the parents.
Right.
So parents, if they are not really enlightened,
Yeah.
then they can't really bring up the children. The
Right.
parents need to become children. They need to become enlightened to raise the children properly.
Right.
The problems of children are really the problems of the parents. So I would like to tackle the parents,
Right.
not the children directly. Children are beautiful. You call it hyper child. Also, there is nothing wrong.
Right.
I've seen many children, hyper children. I've seen some parents, they're tying the children to the poles. They won't move. In my childhood, I saw.
Right.
So, in my childhood, I missed a parent who was enlightened. What
Right.
parents, they ask the children, hey, you study, I will watch the TV.
Huh.
Then that child will not work. He will also watch, I want to see the TV.
TV. Right.
Ask them to study. Then I also take a book and study.
Right.
I take a book of Bhagavad Gita and study for 1 hour.
Right.
They do their class studies.
Right.
If I take my book, they will take their book.
Correct.
But if I see the TV, they will close down their books.
Right.
So you are the example for the children.
Right.
So when you are doing meditation with your children, they'll first day they'll just see like you like
Yeah.
this, and they'll run away. But second day, third day, fourth day, they'll sit with you.
Right.
They see you doing meditation for 1 hour.
Yeah.
So they go just roll around and come back and sit in meditation.
Right. And for them, you are saying even 10 minutes is enough.
Absolutely so.
Right.
When you sit for according to your age, my age is 60.
Right.
I sit for 1 hour. So then they'll sit for 10 minutes according to their age.
Right.
You are the inspiration for them.
So what is spiritual parenting?
Spiritual parenting. When the parents are spiritual, whatever they do is called as spiritual parenting. Are your parents spiritual?
Yes, sir.
Tell about your parents.
My dad is doing meditation from my childhood and I'm very much influenced by him because I've never done meditation. I've just done meditation because of my dad. He used to say, whatever you say, that is mantra. Your thought has power. That is the one thing I believed, sir. I started doing meditation, but for the sake of my dad or my mom. Every year I used to come to Kartal, but just for fun, just to see you, just to listen to your speeches. And
Seeing me is fun.
I feel that happiness, sir. I don't know where do it come from. But when I see you, I feel like my whole world is here. So every time I come for Patriji to Kartal. But 2 years back, I met Paima, Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa. I saw people like me. They were really smart working. They were really intelligent and their thoughts are very good, sir. When I compared with them, I was like, what is your situation? Come on, change. You have to change a lot. I told to my dad, Dad, this is a point. I'm going to change. He's very happy. So I'm doing meditation every day. I'm feeling that bliss. That is what I've learned from my dad.
So this is spiritual parenting. Whatever parenting done by your own parents, because they are spiritual, this parenting is called spiritual parenting. Not all parents are spiritual.
Yes,
Not
sir.
all people like you are lucky as you, because you got special parents.
Yes, sir.
I know your father, he's a very great master.
Yes, sir.
You are very lucky to have a father like him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You are a friend of every child. You are not a parent. And as a friend, we are not here to take care of anybody. We are here to develop friendship with everybody. The child needs the friendship of everybody, more so of the parents. It is friendship that counts. When we understand our own consciousness, we become very friendly to other consciousnesses. when we are not aware of our own consciousness, our roots of our own consciousness, when we don't know what we are, then we follow social rules and regulations, which are stupid. So you should be aware of your own self. Every person, every so-called parent should parent himself or should parent herself. You will become your own parent, conscious parent, when you do meditation. So conscious parenting means the parent is parenting himself or herself. When you do meditation, you become aware, you become conscious, you become a conscious parent in inverted commas. Because there is no parent at all. A conscious parent becomes a parent in inverted commas, a true parent in inverted commas. When you are aware of yourself, you know what to do, what not to do, what to speak, what not to speak, what to eat, what not to eat, how to think, how not to think, when to think, when not to think, when to call yourself a parent, when not to call yourself a parent, when to call your child a child and when not to call your child a child. All these things you will understand when you become conscious of your own consciousness, conscious of your own awareness, conscious of your deepest existence from the roots. And that consciousness happens only through meditation. So every person becomes conscious through meditation. Whether it is a king or a queen or a mother or a father or a friend or a guru or a teacher, anybody. Everybody should become conscious so that they perform their duty perfectly. So for me, conscious parenting means the parent should become conscious. That is where conscious parenting comes. The parent cannot afford to be unconscious by lack of meditation. Every parent or non-parent, every mother or non-mother, every father or every non-father must become aware of consciousness, must become conscious of consciousness, must become aware of the self, the permanent self that we all are. And that happens when you do meditation. So everybody needs meditation. Everybody has to do meditation, learn meditation. Everybody has to practice meditation to become aware, to become conscious, to become an aware person, to become an enlightened person. Being conscious of consciousness is called enlightenment. Not being conscious of consciousness is lack of enlightenment. And every person needs to become enlightened. The sooner the better. More meditation means more enlightenment. No meditation means no enlightenment. Some meditation means some enlightenment. There is no end for meditation practice. There is no end for consciousness. There is no end for conscious awareness. There is no end for consciousness of consciousness. Every day we need to do meditation, everybody, to become more and more aware of one's own true existence and one's own true dharma, kartavya, duty in this world. To understand your own duty, you need to be aware of your own self, the purpose of your visit onto this earth planet. You must understand the spiritual science behind spirituality, the spirituality behind religion, the spirituality behind worldly life, the spirituality behind one's birth into the physical body. The whole subject of spirituality is a must subject for every person. And that subject depends upon the practical science called as meditation. The theoretical structure of spirituality depends upon the practical experience coming from active meditation, everyday meditation. So when you come to conscious parenting, I demand that every so-called parent become conscious first through one's own practice of meditation. Then whatever you do will be automatically correct. The way you behave with your children will be automatically correct. You don't have to worry about it, think about it, think twice about it. Yatha Raja Tata Praja. As the parents are, the children are natural shadows of that, natural followers of that. You don't have to parent anybody. Whatever you are, the replica is your child. If you are a boozer, if you drink alcohol, they will also drink. If you do meditation, they will also do meditation. If you are a student of spiritual science, they will also become students of spiritual science in due course, whenever their time comes. So, coming back to conscious parenting, we are not parents of any children. Although children have come through our sexual process, they are not our children. And their souls have come from holy times. They've got their own karma to tackle, to understand. And the best thing that as a responsible parent you have to give is meditation. And you cannot give meditation to anybody, but you can demonstrate your own meditation to others. In the family, when you close your eyes and sit for 2 hours, 3 hours in the presence of all your family members in your own home, they will observe you. Hey, why he's closing his eyes? Why my mom is closing her eyes? What is she doing? He will have natural questions. What is that you are doing when you are sitting like that? Are you sleeping? Then you answer them, of course. I'm not sleeping, I'm doing meditation. So what is meditation? That curiosity is kindled in the child. Oh, this is what is meditation. This is very good for you, for me, for everybody. Okay, can I do meditation? The child will ask. Naturally, every child is curious. No child is uncurious. Can I do meditation? They will just ask like, can I eat ice cream? Can I see the movie? Can I play the football? Can I do meditation? Okay, you can do meditation. Come and sit here. Sit the way I am sitting. Close your eyes the way I am closing my eyes. And observe the breathing, the way I am doing it. You better do it and find out for yourself. As a child, you will be better than me. Because a child is always better than an adult in doing anything. So a child can do much better meditation than an adult. So when you teach meditation to your children, when they do meditation, there are so many things that you can learn from your children. You'll be mightily benefited by the meditation experience of your own children. It is very easy for children to do meditation. You must just inspire them by doing your own meditation in front of them. That I would call as parenting, if there is something like parenting. We cannot call it as parenting. We call it as friendship. Whatever you know, you tell others, including your family members, your neighbors. Newcomers, unknown people, you impart your information about meditation, that's all. That's how we help others. And every time when you meet some person, you need to talk only about meditation. You need to open your mouth only to talk about meditation. That would help everybody, including your own family members. And many times, because of their past lives, some of the family members will not be ready to listen to you. So what? They have got their own path. Many of my family members never heard me, never liked to hear me. For them, my talk is taboo. So what? Actually, they are not really my family members. Only those people who do meditation are my family members. My family members who are not interested in meditation, they are not my family members at all. So there's a separation, there's a distance. But if your own family members also are enthused to do meditation, then it's a double bonanza. It may happen, it may not happen. Either way, it is okay. If some persons of your family members, they don't like meditation, next lifetime, they'll like meditation. And there's no hurry in the scheme of things in the nature. There's no worry. You should not waste your time with those people who are not interested in meditation. If your parents are not, if your spouse is not interested in meditation, you are not worried. Teach meditation to those people who are interested in meditation. And they are your real family. So these are the ideas about conscious parenting, my dear Swamiji.